Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we will discuss the doctrine of pith and substance, a vital principle in constitutional law. This doctrine plays a crucial role in determining the true nature of a law when legislative power overlap. Let's explore its significance, origin, and application. The doctrine of pith and substance is an essential principle in constitutional law that helps courts determine the true purpose of a law, especially in cases where it overlaps multiple jurisdictions. This doctrine is widely applied in federal systems like Canada, India, and Australia, ensuring the proper allocation of legislative powers and preventing conflicts. The doctrine of pith and substance originated in Canada, where it was used to distinguish federal and provincial legislative powers. A key case that established this doctrine was Cushing versus Dupuy, where the courts laid down the principle of incidental encroachment, meaning that a law should be judged by its core subject matter rather than its incidental effects. After Canada, India adopted the doctrine of pith and substance to resolve legislative disputes. It plays a key role under Article 246 and 7th Schedule of the Indian Constitution, which divides lawmaking powers between the union and the state governments. The doctrine of pith and substance is applied when there is a conflict between central and state laws. It helps in determining which level of government has the authority to enact a law, examining the true purpose of the law behind its literal text, resolving legislative conflicts by focusing on the law's primary objective, maintaining constitutional balance by preventing one government from encroaching on another's power. Under Article 246 and the 7th Schedule, legislative powers in India are divided into three lists: Union list, made by the central government; State list, law made by the state government; Concurrent list, both central and state can make laws. If a law appears to fall into multiple lists, courts apply the doctrine of pith and substance to determine which government has the actual authority to legislate on the matter. Let's look at some important cases where the doctrine of pith and substance was applied. Prafulla versus Bank of Commerce, the Supreme Court upheld a state law on money lending even though it had an incidental impact on promissory note. State of Bombay versus F.N. Balsara, the Bombay Prohibition Act was upheld even though it affected trade and commerce. Union of India versus Shah Govardhan, the NCTE Act was upheld as higher education falls under union jurisdiction. Association of Natural Gas versus Union of India, the court ruled that in cases of irreconcilable conflicts, central laws take precedence over state laws. The doctrine of pith and substance is extremely important because it prevents legal conflicts between the central and the states. It ensures the smooth functioning of a federal government. It helps maintain a balance of power between the union and the state governments. To summarize, the doctrine of pith and substance helps court determine the true nature or purpose of a law, ensuring that legislative conflicts are resolved in a fair and constitutional manner. By focusing on the substance of legislation rather than its incidental effects, this doctrine ensures that laws remain valid and enforceable within the constitutional framework. That's all for today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more legal insights. See you in the next video.